I'm going to see if I can survive a night in this abandoned snowy cabin I just found. Deep in the woods, where the snow fell thick and fast, I stumbled upon something that caught my eye, a cabin, standing all alone, as if it had been waiting for me. The trees around it were heavy with snow, their branches bent under the weight, and the air was still, with a silence that seemed almost magical. I approached it with a mix of curiosity and caution, wondering what could have led someone to build a home in such a remote place. As I stood there, the crunch of snow beneath my feet was the only sound breaking the silence. I thought about how isolated this cabin was, surrounded by nothing but trees and snow, and I wondered who could have built it and why. Was it a hermit, someone looking to escape the world? Or perhaps someone who had been stranded here, forced to make this their home? The question swirled in my head as I cautiously made my way closer. The cabin itself looked sturdy, built to withstand the harsh winters that seemed to grip this place tightly. Its wooden beams were weathered, telling a story of years of exposure to the elements. A small path, clear of snow, led to the door, suggesting that someone had been here recently, or at least, that someone had been here at all. My heart beat a little faster as I approached the door, wondering what I might find inside. The door creaked as I pushed it open, and I stepped inside, my eyes adjusting to the dim light. The interior was simple, a single room with a fireplace at its center, surrounded by basic furnishings. It looked like it had been abandoned for a while, but there was a sense of warmth here, a sense of home that seemed to linger. I began to explore, looking for any clues as to who might have lived here and what their story was. As I explored further, I noticed a journal on a small table. It was old, its pages yellowed with age. I opened it, and began to read. The entries were sparse, but they told a story of someone who had come here seeking solitude, seeking a place to heal. The writing was reflective, thoughtful, and as I turned the pages, I felt a connection to this person, whoever they were. The more I read, the more I realized that this cabin had been a refuge for someone, a place of solace and peace. And then, I came across a passage that changed everything. It was a story of loss, of grief, but also of hope. The writer spoke of finding peace in this isolated place, of learning to live with their pain and find a way forward. As I read those words, something shifted inside me. The realization hit me that this cabin, this isolated place, had been a turning point for someone. It had been a place where they could confront their demons, and find a way to heal. And in that moment, I felt a profound shift in my own perspective. I realized that sometimes, all it takes is a change of scenery, a moment of solitude, to find what we're looking for. That cabin, in the middle of nowhere, had a profound impact on me. It made me realize the importance of taking a step back, of finding a quiet moment to reflect on life. The experience changed me, left me with a sense of peace that I'd been missing. If you've ever stumbled upon something that completely changed your perspective, I want to hear about it in the comments below. Share your stories, and let's get a conversation going. And if you're interested in more tales of unexpected discoveries and adventures, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell.